Video been watched like many times, millions of times, so I'm not gonna play over and over again. I'll just choose the main points to talk about.
2 seconds into video and I already see saucepan. Hiya, where your wok?
Yeah, I agree with Uncle Roger. To cook fried rice, it's better to cook with a wok. If you use the saucepan, you have to have a big saucepan and then cook this amount of rice. So it's just simply better with the wok.
Egg fried rice need to use wok because you need the wok hay. Many people asking Uncle Roger, what is wok hay? It is the breath of wok. When you cook with wok, the wok gives the food flavor. Get the wok hay. No such thing as saucepan hay.
Here's a little clip I want to share with you guys. I personally experienced a chef cook would get the wok hay. If you see it, the flame and the oil start to ignite into a fire. So you can tell. That chef, he has at least 20 something years experience. You see the flame, and look at me a little bit. At this point, I smell a good amount of wok hay, the fragrance. Because I'm cooking green onion salad, it's easy to get the fragrance. If you cook with just vegetables, noodles, it's very difficult to get the wok hay. You have to have a very big wok system, very big fire, and then know the wok into a certain degree, and the food in a certain temperature, and you have to have enough oil to blast everything in together. Then you get the wok hay.
With the onions, and we'll get them sizzling straight away.
And no.
He said onion, but not the green onion. I guess he meant the regular onion, like the white one or the purple one.
And then I've got some packet pre-cooked rice. Yes, you can cook your own.
I saw a lot of his videos. He's all about healthy, but pre-cooked packaged rice is very unhealthy because there's so many additives in there.
But for stir-fried rice, you have to drain it and chill it.
He's one of the many YouTube chefs out there. You don't have to cold it and wash it, drain it. You don't really need to. The best thing to cook is cook with hot rice. You get the rice fragrant. If you cook fresh rice, you get the very fragrant rice.
So for me, that feels like a good cheat. You can hear it.
See the rice already burned.
It's sizzling.
You hear sizzling, I hear my ancestors crying.
It's fast, it's hot, it's furious.
Many chefs, they like to toss. If you have so little fire and just in a saucepan, no matter how many times you toss, it's just tossing in the air. You don't really get any fragrance or any wok hay or anything.
I have this in my home all the time now, chili jam. It's
What I tell you, it's not Asian ingredient. What he doing with chili jam? Let's see.
brilliant for cooking. It's got heat, but it's also got the sweetness. And
I don't eat spicy at all, so I think chili jam is a pretty good option.
spoons go in to our pan and then just start tossing again.
He toss very po, but he toss all the wrong stuff. All style, no substance.
That's what I see now. Most of the chefs just have style, no substance.
That'll start to coat every single rice grain and it'll shine in the most beautiful way. And then just give it a little splash of water.
Wait, what?
A splash of a little bit of water, but unless your rice is very dry when you cook it, then you put a little bit more.
Up the side of the pan, like that. And then straight into the middle, we're gonna crack in 2 beautiful free-range eggs.
I'm not a fan of like putting rice on around the pan to cook something in the middle, because in the bottom part, it's still touching the pan, it's still burning, so you might burn the rice. So maybe home cook in a chef cook is a little different. If you do that in the commercial cook wok, you 100% you'd burn it.
Tofu.
To-
Firm, silken tofu.
Tofu!
It's
Why your tofu in juice box?
protein, basically. It's made out of soybeans. It's extremely healthy.
For my understanding, extremely healthy tofu is the one they make in the village somewhere with the big stone blocks, round blocks, and there's another one in the bottom. They use the donkey to walk around it and then grind it into the tofu with the fresh salted soybean, and then I think those are extremely healthy. Second one is the one you buy in the supermarket, and they process it in a commercial warehouse, and then they put a little bit of additives in there, so it lasts 1 or 2 weeks, maybe a month max. Then those are like okay, acceptable. But the one with Jamie's has in the little juice box, it doesn't require refrigerator at all, and it lasts at least a year or two. So those are ones really extremely unhealthy.
No,
And as
no,
that cooks,
no. Asian cooking, when you cook tofu, you preserve the whole shape of tofu and serve to customer.
So I agree. When I cook, I try to preserve every piece without breaking them. That gave me an idea. I will show you more videos in the future. Maybe I have a couple, ways to cook tofu without breaking them. Please like and subscribe, and then I'll see you in the future video.
season with a little salt.
I see a lot of chefs, they use fingers to put the salt. You really cannot tell how many salt you grab. The best thing is use the spoon, small spoon. It's more precise that way, and then it helps you along your cooking. Let's say you've used the spoon, and then you see the wok or the pan and how many materials in there. Then you know how many salt you can put or seasoning you can put in.
Give it a little toss to
Salt, again, no MSG, but Uncle Roger talk about MSG, too many video now.
mix it all up.
I agree with Uncle Roger. When you put a little bit MSG, and it gives the dishes more savory, more delicious.
Rice dishes and that kind of street food, which is beautiful.
Did he say street food? I bet a lot of people just walk by without buying it. This dish is the best. Is for the nursing home, home care, for the older senior facilities. So it's easy to chew. You don't need teeth to chew it. It's soft. Just egg and tofu. Yeah.
It's often associated with being unhealthy. This has been made to be healthy.
It's not healthy at all. You see the pre-cooked rice with a lot of additives in there. The tofu. I don't know if you guys notice it. You see the black spots. They all burn. Either burn scallion or burn rice.
So there you go. Fantastic stir-fried rice for 2 people. And you could have that as a side, you could have that as a meal. I think it's the time to have a little taste up and like it.
What do you guys think? Is it burnt rice or burnt scallion?
Now turn brown.
It's burnt anyway. If you notice in the beginning, Jamie put...
I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
I know olive oil has a low burning point, smoking point. When it reaches it into a certain high degree, it becomes toxic. So I assume, okay, this burn, it will cause the oil become toxic. Leave a comment below, see if I'm right or wrong.
Every good sandcastle, at some point, someone has to come and destroy it. In this case, me. And I love that kind of whole court egg with then the fluffy, juicy rice on the inside. Really beautiful. There's heat there. The onions have still got a nice little crunch. And the tofu's so silky and delicious. Looks fantastic. And it's really good fun to make.
Oh my God, and he's enjoying it. If I see the toxic burn olive oil, I'll be like, ugh. If he make like a jasmine rice, the top quality Thailand jasmine rice freshly cooked, I will give him a thumbs up. The tofu, if he cook the tofu or buy the tofu in the supermarket, with the fresh taste, or made it by himself with the donkey, I would give him but it's all crap, and he's enjoying it. Sad. Okay, I will make a video on the fried rice with the chili jams. See who's better, Jamie. And also the tofu videos too. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you.